can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Straight to the air they go. Escapes the pocket. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
So?
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. On third down, Genty. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, play action.
No.
Someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making forcing that pick.
Right to the air is Herbert. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, Herbert dumps it off to his running back. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On third down, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He takes it at the 4. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. This run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They give up the guns. It's Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Heads out on the bootleg. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Counter give to Genty. Second down run, good for 4, and brings up third down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's a screen play to Genty. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Complete out to the right. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
That's set. This is 3rd and 5.
Leads to 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught by McLaurin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd.
Is that live recently?
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what
Yeah,
that does, Kate, is so
just that's
important.
true.
Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. That offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Go.
They'll go. It's Tracy. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs. Brock, they pick up the first instead. Herbert now on the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down. Shotgun snap, but gives to Tracy. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Going to Ellis there to make the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And downfield, and Goddard has it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Offense is set. First and 10.
Cap.
First and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. And this is touchdown, New York! The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and going. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles, offense and receiver Torrey Horton making their way back out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath.
No soy pequeño.
Turn some of the momentum in the building.
To the air now on first and 10. Nice caught, takes Travis Hunter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Philadelphia.
No way. No way.
Trey Greenlaw picks it off.
That's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
16 at the 37-yard line.
Set. Go.
Motioning the tight end now. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Makes the catch. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. On the line for another 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's worked down at the 33 before being stopped. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Herbert throwing again. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's running for it. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's what the catching is?
Timeout taken
That's what
by
the catching
Eagles.
is?
That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him.
A 36-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal.
See,
There was
did you
always
hear?
a touchdown that you wanted.
Yeah.
That's 3 points.
Oh, it's gonna
That's
be
enough to give them the lead.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The
Oh,
Eagles
it's
taking
gonna
over
be-
now late in the first half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. It's on the end route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
They looking at
They'll head
me.
up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
They'll go play action. Chase down to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is brought in by Coleman. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Still sticking with the passing game. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right.
Oh my gosh, why did I do that?
Another interception. And the Giants make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First and 10.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in the second half. And it has been all about these defenses.
Okay, you see what she's doing?
So far, Brock, even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough, and offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
He's on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
All right.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's tackled
Go
after
for what?
gaining a handful.
Go for what?
They took the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Kept it on the draw, Brock, but they were waiting for him. That's a loss. It brings up 4th down.
It takes every piece of the symphony working in concert right there. When you run a draw on 3rd and long, everybody's got to do their job. The problem, they didn't. His defense responded.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have trouble getting past
He's
that.
like,
First play is going to be a
esta es esa loca.
dance away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Esta es esa loca.
These love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Short pass brought in. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming.
Oh, come on, he's right there.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Dumped off to his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf
To go
swing,
into
a
them.
baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes out to the left. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Little checks on the extra point. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Y yo, mamá, ¿por qué te pones?
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. This gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Now here comes the New York offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 now from... Shotgun snap to Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 37-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain and all...
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Mueve tú. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? Agárralo.
Sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Copy.
Inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 3rd quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
17. Eagles 14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles and Keon Coleman are running out to the field. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
That's Cox. This is lovely. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here's Judkins on second down. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brandon Jones after the stop. Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. He rolls to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them.
He's right there.
Deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Giants offense all set to get started. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Lion.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Oh my
He's got the
God.
first down grab and still going.
Get me up. Oh no.
Still going inside the 35. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a lead just before the end of the third. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 17.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
His return starts at the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Rolling out to his left.
Oh, come on. He's right fucking there. What are you doing?
We've got second down.
What are you doing, bro? He's right there.
And the give, here's Judkins. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end.
Right there.
Riley Moss with that tackle.
He's right there.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. So now here's third and 5.
Agárralo, ponlo ahí. Agárralo, mamá.
Back to throw.
Oh my God, that's
For
touchdown.
the first. Gets it to the 15. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down, and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
At the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Eagles ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Judkins running between the tackles. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down run from Judkins. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes. It can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
It's a gain of 22. And the Giants will have a first down.
First down.
Set.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's a gain of 4.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
And 8.
Back to throw it. Back to his wideout. It's a screen. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss. They're out now, ready to punt it. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. First down, play action. It's his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles nearing their first win of the season. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now here comes the New York offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Looking for a pass on second and short. Got a man downfield. It's
probably to the whole run and
down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now Herbert again. Has his man, it's Tracy. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Here he is to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's That's going to bring the offense to what you'd think is a must-convert situation on this 4th and short.
Let's go, let's go.
The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Pass complete to
What the
Goddard.
fuck was
He
that?
hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we
Yeah,
have still
see.
got a game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Giants 31.
With 40 seconds left, you have to think, Carter, this game comes down to this onside kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go. Rambo 80.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Throw is caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Hogan 19.
They're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Setting up to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in